Yes.
So mas concerned kami sa art part of your lecture.
Yes.
Anong tingin mo yung statement ng history painting?
Okay, tandaan natin na una sa lahat, kung titignan mo, may sining na talaga yung mga sinaunang Pilipino. Hindi man ito maituturing na tulad ng mga Western paintings. Halimbawa, yung crafts natin sa jars. Diyan mo makikita yung manunggulja, halimbawa. Ipinapakita nito yung pananampalataya natin. Pinapakita nito yung pananampalataya natin dun sa afterlife, yung kaluluwa. Gayon din yung values ng Pilipino sa mabuting kaluluwa, yung sinaunang nanirahan dito sa Pilipinas. Wala pang Pilipinas noon talaga, di ba? Ang nakakatuwa dyan, kahit yung, for example, yung natagpuan doon sa Maitum na mga jars, ano rin yun? Art yun eh. Makikita mo na ni-represent yung soul na nakalibing doon.
Interpretation.
Correct. So, yun yung isa. Then the Spaniards came and they taught us itong mga paano sa paggawa ng santo, di ba? And at that time, during the Spanish period, art, painting, sculpture, everything is about religion. And until Damian Domingo, of course, came along. This is the first Filipino modern painter and the father of modern Philippine painting. He taught a lot of painters also how to do secular themes. Pero kung ang history talaga, kung titingnan mo, very historic yung nangyari. Una, of course, yung mga sumunod na mga generation after Damian Domingo, di ba? Nandyan si Simon Flores. Di ba? Si Simon Flores ay ang unang nagwagi na Pilipino sa ibang bansa, ng kanyang painting. At after that, of course, the generation of Luna and Hidalgo. Well, if you're going to look at it, we have now painters like Luna and Hidalgo depicting history, but they're not the history of the Philippines. History siya ng, halimbawa, classical Rome. Di ba? Yung Spoliario ni Juan Luna, o kaya yung tinatawag natin na Virgenes Cristianas Expuestas al Populacho, na ang pinapakita ay Western art, Western art. Pero, kung titignan mo, eventually, they also ventured on Philippine themes. Like, Pacto de Sangre, yung blood compact ni na si Katuna at saka ni na ni si Katuna at saka ni Legazpi. So, nag-venture na rin sila in depicting art history. But if you're going to look at it, very Spanish perspective. Kasi schooled sila sa Spanish painting, Spanish history. Yun talaga yung kanilang So, kahit makita mo, tingnan mo yung Pacto de Sangre, composition Si Katuna, nag-iisa doon sa painting. Di ba siya dapat yung Pilipino? Pero yung Kastila, overwhelming ang flags, ang regalia, nakaharap pa si Legazpi mismo. So, doon mo makikita na kahit yung painting, even if it is art, it is also perspective.
Right.
Perspective yan. Kung sino yung nagpagawa, Espanya in Pilipinas na painting. Very Spanish yung gusto. Diba? Yung aspiration ni Juan Luna doon.
So mayroong history ng painting. May history. Even history.
Correct. Exactly. Even the painting itself is historical. So, I'll give you mahaba yan pagka tinalakay natin. But I'll give you an example. For example, before Sining Saysay, the great epic history of the Philippines painting is Botong Francisco's the Filipino struggles throughout history. This is in the city of Manila, the Katipunan Hall, the City Hall of Manila. And kung titignan mo, inattempt ni Botong Francisco as a one-man show in a very, very long painting, very long, yung buong kasaysayan ng Pilipinas. Focusing on the history, of course, of Manila, but not necessarily. Philippine history talaga siya. Doon ko na-appreciate, in comparison dito sa Sining Saysay. Kasi sa Sining Saysay, we attempted to incorporate new scholarship to the historical paintings. Ibig sabihin, kung nung una, tinatalakay yung Ita, Indones at Malay bilang pinagmulan ng mga sinaunang Pilipino. Dito sa Sining Saysay, nasa harapan natin ngayon, ang painting ni Singkin Pipio na nagpapakita na galing tayo talaga sa mga Austronesians. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the very first great artistic manifestation of the Austronesian na in a big painting. Kasi tandaan natin, ang laki ng influence ng the way, rightly or correctly or not, the way that we look at history, ang laki ng influence ng art. Especially, one, may mga panahon sa kasaysayan natin na walang video. So, ibig sabihin, hindi natin nakita yung mga ninuno natin. So, kapag kunwari, iniisip natin, ano ba yung nangyari sa kawit? Kung artistic representation lang ang nakikita natin sa isip natin. So, ang laki ng influensya now. Even yung image natin kay Andres Bonifacio, di ba? Na sa palagay ko, kung titignan mo yung new scholarship, mali na yung mga nauna eh. Pero doon mo pahalagahan. Di ba? Kahit na mali na, di ba, the way that we projected Bonifacio noon, na nakakamisa di Chino lang, mukha siyang mahirap. Eh hindi naman pala, medyo middle class pala siya. Tsaka hindi naman pala siya bobong-bobo, no? O kung titignan mo yun, you're going to have a different look, pero hindi matatanggal sa isip mo eh. Yung, alam mo yung botong na nakaganon ng itak si Bonifacio, tapos may baril eh. No? Tapos binililid niya yung Battle of Pinaglabanan eh. So, ang laki nung nagagawa ng art. And therefore, that's why, in Sining Saysay, with the new scholarship given by the historians who are consultant like Luisa Camagay, Maria Luisa Camagay, Malu Camagay, makikita mo dito na kinokorek na natin yung kasaysayan ng Pilipinas sa imahe ng ating isipan. Ano? And dito mo rin makikita na may different perspective. Merong medyo pro Aguinaldo painting. Meron ding makikita mo yung ibang side naman ng kasaysayan na iyon. Dito mo makikita na yung una, yung art, hindi naman pwedeng isang perspective lang eh. It must be a conversation eh. Kailangan may iba-ibang perspective. And that's why dito, kung dadalhin mo yung mga estudyante mo dito, maaaring may makita silang mali doon sa mga nakalagay o maaaring hindi nila alam yung ibang detalye. Pero ang mahalaga dito, pinag-uusapan eh. Yung bawat painting, yung bawat makikita nila na
may historiography din sa history painting.
Especially today. Sinabotong, halimbawa, well, marami nang tumiin dyan eh. May mga nagpakita na may mga maling detalye si Boto. Diba? Pero kung titignan mo, ang research ni Boto, matindi din. Ganon din si Guillermo Tolentino sa mga monuments niya. So, yung same thing na ginawa dito. O dito mo makikita na even art, kahit sabihin mong artist sa sinasabi ng mga ibang art lang niya. But no, kailangan din, aware din yung artist dun sa background. At I think yun yung sinikap gawin dito.
Okay, meron naman ako isang concern. Kasi sa religion, merong iconoclasm, di ba? Merong aniconism. Ayaw i-project yung images yung nangyari. Either sa divine world o sa historical secular world. Meron pa ganun sa history.
Sa Pilipinas,
Sa Pilipinas, wala.
Well, ganito. For example,
Sa Islam, siguro.
sa Islam, kasi bawal na i-depict ang Prophet Muhammad, di ba? Pero alam mo, sa Pilipinas, ang siguro pinakamalapit dyan yung noon, ang pwede lang i-depict nung Spanish period ay mga santo. No? Parang hindi, yung portraiture, yan eh, medyo nagkaroon lang yan dumami lang yan. Nung panahon ni Damian Domingo, yung mga mayayaman nagpapaportrait na, noon, it's all about holiness. So in a way, hindi naman siya iconoclasm, pero parang yung ginawa ni na Damian Domingo, it's deviating from the usual icons of the saints into a more secular view of the world. Na nung wala pang photographs, ito yung mga nag-document ng paano tayo manamit, ano ang mga itsura natin, So, doon mo makikita na may mga historical paintings tayo. Ano yung historical paintings na nagpakita ng history nung panahon nila, at may mga historical paintings din na nagtatry na i-recapture yung mga nakadagdaan. No? So may contemporary historical painting. Meron din yung bumabalik na lang. Tulad ng ginawa sa Sining Saysay, na makaramihan dito ay bumabalik talaga doon sa events na malamang sa malamang hindi man nakita ng mga artists. Di katulad ni halimbawa tingnan natin yung ginawa ni Esteban Pichay Villanueva, yung 14 panels of the Basti Revolt. Bagamat nagbabalik siya, he did the paintings 20 years after the revolt happened. There is a possibility though that when he was a kid, he saw the effects or he saw even that rebellion. Di ba? So, amazing yun eh, yung pinakita yung butchery of the Spaniards, yung kanilang pagpugot sa mga ulo, yung kanilang pagbitay sa mga tao, yung ginawa nilang kakahasan sa mga nag-revolt, is very vivid. And this is where you can see that history as art is not just a tool of teaching history, it can also be propaganda. Panahon ni President Marcos, no? Nagpa-commission siya ng mga paintings na ganyan na pinapakita yung kanyang greatness, no?
And in contrast, yung leftist art.
In leftist art, of course, yung people's art na tinatawag nila, no? Na nagpakita naman ng ibang kalagayan ng bayan. So, if you have all these in your as your reference points, no, you're going to see not just the richness of art, but also the richness of the conversation that we should be having, no? Rather than, parang napapako tayo doon sa aesthetics lang, di ba? Mahalaga yung aesthetics, di ba? Pero yung lalim ng gustong sabihin ng bawat artwork, di ba?
Which leads me to my next question. You're more of a history professor than an art history professor.
That's true. That's true.
So, ang concern mo is correctness.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So, ano yung take mo dun sa history painting in the various styles? For example, Picasso's depiction of the bombing of Guernica.
Alam nyo, ganito lang naman yan eh. I might not be a fan of abstract, pero yung painting na yun, ang laki nung kanyang impake. Kasi sometimes, again, I'm a historical consultant of historical films and documentaries and of TV series. No? And dito ko makikita na there is a conversation between historical fact and how you address na dapat artistic ang depiction mo ng historical fact para kagatin siya ng tao for effect. Kasi sometimes mere facts doesn't give the desired effect na kailangan i-touch ang puso ng tao, na kailangan mong gawin, na kailangan mong not really manipulate, but you have to put the heart, a story into it. And what Picasso did was, yes, the images might not the massacre, Guernica, that painting, you're going to look at yung effect no sa puso ng tao. Yun yung mahalaga eh. Na ano ba yung talagang, yun yung point eh. Paano titatouch ng bawat sining-saysay painting yung pagka-Pilipino mo o yung concern mo para sa bayan? Paano niya ibibigay yung upliftness of spirit? No? These are the things. Kung yun ba yung goal mo? O kung goal mo magprotesta, ibang usapan yun. So, doon mo yung makikita na art, history might give you the meaning. The meaning, history might give you the facts, but art can be used to touch the hearts using history.
So wala kang protestation dun sa pag-ibabaw ng expressionism over veracity?
Well, as long as what we're going to do is we are going to talk about it. Then kung may mga mali dun sa mga depiction, we can always talk about it. We can always critique it. But it is there. It is there for the people to see. Pinakikinabangan ng tao yan. No? And in the end, tao ang panalo.
The history of emotions are part of history.
Yes, exactly. So I think since the tour might be starting, I hope that I am able to communicate what you needed for your presentation.
Thank you. Thank you, Professor.
Again, I salute the artists for giving life to history.